What's up, YouTube? Kezler's RT here. We're going to be doing an installment of a Dragon Ball episode review. We used to have a podcast, but that shit is over and done with and died. I don't know. We got podcast equipment, but we don't have that today. We're just recording here on my phone because my brother didn't bring the stuff over. So we're going to be reviewing episode 122 today. I got my buddy James on here as well. Say what's up, James.
What's going on? What's going on?
Alrighty, so again, we're going to be reviewing episode 122. It just aired a little bit ago. Episode 122 leading up to it. Universe 3 just got eliminated with their super fused Mechano Warrior that got wrecked in the face.
Yeah, Gundam Wing didn't make it.
Gundam Wing did not make it, nope. So the episode starts off with a Wild West-like showdown where everything is all windy and you see like Goku's little gloves blow in the wind. That's a first for Dragon Ball. I've never seen that. Have you seen that before?
No, never.
They got Toppo's mustache blowing in the wind. What else did we have in the little stare down?
You had fucking Dipso's ears floating in fucking Gohan's bangs.
Yep, Dipso's ears flapping in the wind.
Fucking 17's bandana. And then Jiren's Chrome Dome just sitting there, standing tall.
Yep, they ain't got no flapping in that outfit. Damn unitards.
Like to refer to them as skinny suits.
Skinny suits. So episode 122, we're down to two universes, Universe 11 and Universe 7. 5 warriors versus 3 warriors. But I mean, it's still a pretty fair game because those 3 warriors are
strong as fuck.
Insanely lopsided, and power levels, don't mean shit. So as it's starting after the stare down, they're all sitting there looking around, and they notice that the stage looks hell of empty. Cause
the stands.
The stands looks hell of empty because everybody's already been eliminated. And, you got hella gaps in between people, so the Grand Priest decides to eject Osido cause 99% of the seating arrangement. And what do you think about the seating arrangement? What do you take away from everything that's there?
There's a lot of people missing, but it's nice to see that they have all the other gods of the surviving universes that didn't have to participate in the stands watching it. See, all 4 of them there.
Yeah, so I mean that's kind of cool. We'll see if maybe I don't look too far into the spoilers or read into the spoilers, but it would be nice to see if they come into play later and see what kind of races they have there and what have you. But let's move forward to the actual fighting. Goku steps up to Jiren and just starts powering up in his face. He brings it to his face. They fly up in the sky and then they start fighting. And here is where all the bullshit comes into me. Like, this is bullshit. Because you see Goku and you see Jiren and they're exchanging punches and swinging punches. And Goku's just blocking. And, a couple episodes ago, Goku couldn't even touch this fucking guy. Now all of a sudden he's just like scrimmaging toe-to-toe. What do you think about it?
I think, first off, power levels are bullshit. But maybe it's a Zenkai boost from him getting his ass kicked.
He got his ass kicked over and over again. No, but I don't know, it's just...
Because you also think he got his ass kicked twice since he fought Jiren.
Yeah, he did. But even then, a Zenkai boost, come on now. How far he was out of his league. He tapped his Zenkai boost a couple more times.
Same thing. I mean, it's Dragon Ball. Everybody expects Goku to win. It's how it's been the whole time. Same shit happened with Frieza. Same shit happened with Vegeta. Same shit happened with Boo. I mean, the only thing it didn't happen with was Cell because he was just like, nah, Gohan, you do this.
It's like, I'm tired. Piccolo trained you well enough.
Do your stepdad proud.
So yeah, I mean, they're just sitting there exchanging hits. And again, they're just talking about, if you want to be stronger or why are you in it for, and they're just exchanging blows. And then as, they get to square off again and Goku's sitting there talking to him, here comes fucking Vegeta flying in, interrupting out of nowhere. What was your first impression when you seen just Vegeta fly out of nowhere?
I was just looking around to see if Jiren hit Bulma.
That's my Bulma.
Because he just came in there, it's like, fuck your couch. Punched him in the face. Well, tried to.
He tried to. He's swinging at him and he was just standing still like, yep, just chilling, hanging out.
Then he catches that backhand.
Oh, he caught a couple of backhands. Oh, he got tossed around like a goddamn ragdoll is what happened.
Yeah, and I think my favorite part of that whole little scene is this little clip right here. Goku's like, hey, Vegeta, that's not fair. Don't jump in my way.
Like, hey, that's my fight.
Should have took a break.
Fight. Yeah.
It's time for fighting, not talking.
Goku, all he did was talk. But I think Vegeta just wants to test out his power level, see if he can, raise his own strength by, beating his head into a wall. Because essentially that's what he's doing.
I actually think it's a little different. What I think he's trying to do is what he was trying to do against that dumbass in that power suit, which is he's trying to get beat into Ultra Instinct.
He's gonna get beat into fucking
because that's how it happened.
Concussion. That's what he's gonna get beat into.
Because Goku got his ass kicked, got stronger, got his Ultra Instinct from Jiren whooping his ass, and then Vegeta's like, "Oh, maybe I can do it," but no, he just gets bitch slapped, and
then we go back to the power levels are bullshit again because Vegeta's swinging on him and is actually like touching him, and even if he's blocking or just standing there. But when Goku was trying to hit him, it was like not even a scratch.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely a little lopsided, but it's a show.
And then we come up to the part where after he's manhandling Vegeta, Goku comes and gives him a kick to the side, and Vegeta goes off flying. And after he kicks Jiren, Goku flies at him, and Jiren hits him with the E Honda fist.
He hit those E Honda fists.
He hit him with the E Honda fist, and Goku just gets plowed as Vegeta's just sitting there watching. And then what did you think about this part? Because he comes back in flying, and then Jiren's like, "I'm just gonna E Honda the shit out of you."
Yeah, and once he got through it, he connected, which was an awe to like everybody probably watching it. But like the movements aren't going to be the same every time you swing, so you can't. That really made no sense. But it's cartoon, so
it was
not made to make sense.
It's not made to make sense, right? He's sitting there dodging him, and they're making it look like he's dodging him out of instinct. Was that what you thought when he was dodging him, or did you think, he just read the movements?
Well, he saw what he was doing, and he just preemptively dodged where he saw the hits go before. Yeah. And and even after that, Whis cut in, and that's when he said that he thinks Vegeta's trying to get Ultra Instincts while he's pushing himself against Jiren.
Yeah. I think so too, and it's something everybody wants to see. But after the last episode, cut back a little bit here. After the last episode, that one kind of felt like filler. Do you think the hype is back for 122?
122 was what a lot of people were looking for. Everybody was waiting for, because we knew the end was going to be 7 and 11.
7-11. Thank you. Come again.
Yeah.
And this one, I definitely felt the hype come back. Like, there were some decent episodes, but the other ones felt more like filler. The real good episodes haven't happened since like 110 and 111 when Goku first went Ultra Instinct. And then we have a bit of filler, and then we had Cleffa do their fusion, and that was pretty hype too. But in between is
those were good episodes, but what they had is every other episode had good parts, but not where the whole episode itself was like a solid. It's like, on average, I'd say, like 110, 111 were probably
pretty solid episodes.
I'd probably give them 9.5 to 10s out of the Dragon Ball world. And then, you have a bunch of 3s and 4s, and then you get to the Cleppa and you're like, hells yes.
We're back up to an 8-9.
Yeah, I was like starting to get hyped up again, and then it like calmed down and it went to these like robots and then these bugs and invisible people, and I'm just like,
I mean, I knew that was going to be kind of filler because those bugs didn't last worth the shit. They got wrecked in the same episode they came out in. But I mean, definitely, and the reason I jumped back to this one is because when we come back to this episode, we're coming back to this episode and Goku and Vegeta are fighting Jiren. Fucking Despo is fucking Dragon Frieza's ass. That was probably like the funniest thing, how they're just sitting there being witty to one another. How Frieza's like, oh, the only thing you're good at is running, and then Despo claps him back with the savagery of, oh, I see you want to die again. That was pretty hilarious.
Yeah. And the whole, see my tail, or this is what my tail is useful for. And he's like, yeah, it works for me too. And then starts dragging that bitch.
Oh, that is pretty funny. I mean, I want to see where this fight goes because, Despo's quick and, Frieza's hiding that gold Super Saiyan refrigerator mode.
He's upgrading. It's not golden no more. It's deep freezer.
I mean, but yeah, that part brings back the episode of what you were expecting when they told you, oh, this is going to be a battle royale. Prior to this is just kind of, hang out watching people fight on their own, do their own thing, and it cuts back. But this one is just all over the place. And then we had fucking Captain Seiva Hotopo over here.
Popeye.
Popeye. Going in against Gohan and 17. Out of the 3 fights, Gohan and 17 versus Topo, Frieza versus Despo, and, of course, hands down, Goku versus Jiren. It's going to be the main one.
Wouldn't even be Goku. It's technically Goku and Vegeta versus Jiren.
Well, that's what I meant to say, sucker. But I guess, that one's going to be the hype one. But what are you looking forward to seeing at this Despo versus Frieza and then Topo versus Gohan and 17? What are your expectations of these fights? Because I'm assuming these are going to stay isolated. I'm not, Jiren's not going to come and, fight these guys because Jiren's going to be too preoccupied with Goku and Vegeta. What are you expecting out of the other 2 fights?
Well, the other 2 fights, I'm expecting a lot of zingers in that Frieza and
Despo.
Yeah. Because they're already killing me, but yeah, I'm expecting that to be a really good one. What I'm actually, and then the Topo versus Gohan and 17, that looks like it's going to be interesting as well. But I can also see like one of the people, like either 17 or Gohan, jumping between to help
to save the other,
to help Frieza, and then come back and help the other. Because everything else, the other 2 are 2 versus 1, so they're gonna balance it out. So when somebody gets hurt, so it's really gonna end up, instead of being the 3 fights, I think it's gonna end up becoming more 2 fights.
2 fights, yeah. So here's what I'm thinking, and here's what I'm hoping happens. And again, I don't read into the spoilers to kind of save myself from knowing what's going to happen. But I'm thinking, Topo is gonna come at Gohan pretty hard. And then 17 is going to probably sacrifice himself. And, the good old Gohan sacrificial lamb token fucking pisses him off like Android 16 when he got his head stomped on. Now if, 17 gets stomped on, Gohan might get pushed over the edge. But I see at least one more person in Universe 7 getting eliminated before this is all over. As far as Despo and Frieza, God, I'm assuming Frieza is going to win. And I don't know if, the tournament is going to play out all the way towards the end. I know back in our podcast channel, some of us predicted that, the tournament might not even end. Something might go down with the Angels or the Grand Priest or maybe even Zeno. But we'll see. I mean, if it plays out, the Despo and Frieza fight will be good. I'm thinking Frieza's going to come on top for that one. And for these 2, I'm thinking, maybe 17's going to sacrifice himself and Gohan it's going to end up coming against Toppo. Or maybe even after, if 17 does get eliminated, or if anybody else gets eliminated, it'll become a Toppo versus Gohan Frieza fight. Kind of like we got going down for Vegeta and Goku versus Jiren for that one.
Yeah, I actually am thinking there's probably going to be, before the month's end, so in the next 3 episodes.
Yeah.
I'm thinking there's going to be 3 eliminated, 2 from 7 and 1 from 11. Saying Dipso and then 2 from 7 are going to get eliminated before the month's over. That's what I'm just from how it's setting up, because they kind of have to wrap this up to because you can't drag something on too long.
And again, if it is going to wind all the way down, right?
Yeah, but then again, we have also seen 5 minutes last like an entire season.
Yeah, 5 minutes to Frieza don't mean shit. 5 minutes to Frieza means like 17,000 episodes later, as we all saw in the original Frieza saga. But after, those fights come back, we come back to Jiren fighting Vegeta after he mollywopped him a little bit there. He went ahead and kicked his ass around a little bit and then hit him with his pride. He got him in his pride. He pushed the pride button, and then Vegeta, in Vegeta's style, arrogant bastard that he is, he directly called him arrogant too. A good old Cell versus Vegeta, Ultra Super Saiyan, Final Flash, get the fuck out the way type of style. Challenged him to stand in the way, and he did.
Yeah. He's like, I'll take that.
So I'll take it to the face. I mean, we knew he wasn't going to be eliminated, but apparently, what did you think the outcome was going to be after that Final Flash? Were you expecting exactly what happened? Did you expect it to go a little bit different?
I wasn't expecting him to grab Vegeta by the dick, but I mean, because that's what it looks like. He's got his hand like right there,
all up in his chest,
but
pushing his chest out his anal cavity.
I didn't expect him to I expected him to take it in the face, but I expected him to kind of like charge through it and then like pop him before he was finished shooting it.
Oh, that would have been dope if he just like ran through the Final Flash.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting.
That would have been hell of insulting. No, but I mean, the first cut, they actually showed Jiren on the ground and then like pull away and cut back, and the next thing you know, he's all up in Vegeta's ass, and he just
I think
puts him like in a microwave bubble from what it looks like.
Yeah, and what I'm thinking, there's a lot more to Jiren than people are even speculating. So, I mean, it could be anything from...
I don't know. Some of these speculations are out. They're out there.
Yeah, I mean, I think because I like reading the theories. I don't read the spoilers.
The spoilers, but the theories,
I like the theories. They get like my favorite theory so far about Jiren is there's this theory out that his race is kind of like the Namekians, but he's the only survivor of his race because he absorbed everybody else in his race, and that's why it's
the white Namekians,
white Namekians, like the Martians.
No, you remember Team 4-Star talking about the albino Namekians that were extinct? That the fucking Jiren.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like on fucking. We did that little bit about the DC TV shows. And like on Supergirl, they're talking about they got the green Martians and the white Martians.
Oh yeah. No, I don't keep up too much with Supergirl. I just more the Flash and just Arrow is what I keep up with.
I haven't even kept up with none of them because my fucking kids won't shut the fuck up.
No, but I was talking about back Team 4-Star with their abridged talking about the albino Namekians and fucking Guru Kamikai. It's like, how do you think I got so fat? He drank all the fucking water. No, but wrapping it up, we seen on the preview. I forgot what the hell we seen in the preview. What did we see in the preview?
More Goku versus Jiren. That's basically what the preview showed. Showed Jiren coming at him with that red aura.
Oh yeah, we saw Vegeta get back up,
and then we saw Vegeta get back up.
Vegeta get back up and get mad.
And they were talking about he's risen to a level above Super Saiyan Blue.
And that Zenkai boost.
Yeah, Zenkai boost. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He just came up. But speaking of that ass whooping, I like how that Zenkai boost eyes are the same as Ultra Instinct. He's laying there with them silver eyes, knock the fuck out.
Oh, Vegeta Ultra Instinct confirmed. Nope, he's just dying. His eyeballs are going away. Yeah, but I mean, we'll see about coming back for episode 123.
With the right equipment?
With the right equipment. But this one's going to be a pretty rough one. Stay tuned in. We'll come back next week. Try to publish these out on either Saturdays or Sundays, depending how the editing goes. I'll try to keep it as simple as possible to edit. So we'll see you guys next week. Anything you want to say before we jump out, James?
Nope.
What do you think about that, Irving?